Peace be with you, dear viewers. My name is Abdul-Malik, and I'd like to welcome you all to join me on this journey as we go back to the books to figure out what really happened during and after the Prophet's life. Peace and blessings be upon him and his family. The confusion that lies within the Muslim world today is the major clash between the theological views of the Shia and those who refer to themselves as Sunni. Many will tell you that this clash is a petty one, and that it's of no concern of ours to squabble over a matter that occurred 1,400 years ago. Does it really matter whether the Prophet appointed Imam Ali, blessings be upon him, or Abu Bakr as the Caliph? Isn't this all political nonsense that only causes us to be divided? Shouldn't we put this behind us so we may all unite under the umbrella of Islam? Certainly not. Let me explain. The thing that makes us different, us Muslims, is that we take our religion seriously. We don't mock the laws of Allah. We do this because we recognize that this religion is the same religion that came down with Adam, blessings be upon him. We know this with certainty because we have been open and fair in our reading. Through this fair mindset, we were able to discover the falsifications and corruptions that came into previous Abrahamic religions. And the same applies to Islam. The Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him and his family, told us himself that there would be 73 sects in Islam and only one would enter into paradise. The oft mentioned saved sect. We must continue this mindset of fairness if we hope for Allah to allow us to arrive at the proper conclusions, if we hope to reach this saved sect. So this issue of the successor of the Prophet is not a political one. It is indeed theological. It will determine the very sect we align ourselves with. The ability that Allah has granted us to look back into history is for a purpose. The Quran itself often reminds us of historical events, so we may ponder and learn. One who ignores history will never be able to align himself with this sacred saved sect. But I hear some of you saying, stop complicating Islam. Many people share your concerns. Many feel that they aren't able to read for themselves due to the endless books and complications. Perhaps we should leave it to the scholars. Again, certainly not. This culture that has spread like a disease, where scholars have monopolized the entire religion, where they have their hands wrapped tightly around the throats of the Muslims, where they tell you what to believe, what to think, and who to be. It's time we freed ourselves. Islam is a religion for all mankind, not just scholars. Yes, we go to the scholars for an in-depth understanding of the laws of the religion, what is permissible and what is non-permissible. But when it comes to theology, when it comes to what you and I believe, that we must figure out for ourselves. This series will be directed to all those who refer to themselves as Sunni. I'd like to show you a few things in your very own books. This series will be looking at the books known as the Sihah Sittah, or the 6 authentic books. There may be times when we'll look at other references, but these 6 books will be the main sources for this series. These 6 books are well known across the Muslim world and are put on a very high status. Have you ever taken the time out to discover what lies within their pages? I'd like to show you a few things within these books. Things that you may have never seen before. Things that may have been hidden from you. In this series, I'd like us together to go back to the books so we may form a better understanding of what's really happened before and after the Prophet's life. Peace and blessings be upon him and his family. If there indeed are things that have been hidden from you, wouldn't you like to know? Peace be with you, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me today, and I pray that you join me next episode, where I'll be speaking about the stay away from the Shia scare tactic that's practiced by many figureheads that oppose the religion of Prophet Muhammad and his holy family. Peace and blessings be upon them all. See you soon.